Hello everyone, my name is Mizaluk and welcome to the 22nd Battle of the Promethean Directive. Today we have an attack by 3 Light of the Sanctified Makis squadrons, James, Daniel 1, and Daniel 2, on the Federal Republic of Veridium's city of Solara Seaport, defended by their Task Force Number 1. Let's go ahead and unpause and see how this goes. Obviously the Sanctified are in the foreground and the Veridians in the background. And with luck, the Makis won't collide. Okay, so far so good, even if this guy is going elsewhere. I'll just go and zoom in here while I read out the officer names for the Veridium. They're led by Rear Admiral Thorne, with Captains Morrow, Felix, and Gage. And you may notice that 2 of the ships are already damaged. That's because they were damaged by some mines that the Light of the Sanctified set up in the port a couple turns ago when they were occupying it. So I just went ahead and damaged these to 90 and 85% to match that. And for those not tuning into the stream as well, this is a restart of the battle using an older version of these because the more updated one had Lua aim point for the cannons, which is not bueno. I feel like if we go into degraded mode and can't see the tracers, then it's going to be a lot more boring. Because at least now we get to see something's happening, even if it's not doing much. At least to this ship here. The Makis are firing some sort of heat or hesh, so they'll be doing internal damage even if they're not affecting the outside much. But how much damage that is for how small their guns are, probably not going to be too much. We can go ahead and check out this guy here. Now if the Makis had more conventional projectiles, you could be worried about the front falling off. But with just heat and hesh, that's not too likely. But they can, for instance, disable one of the guns just like this guy just got done to. Probably just broke a cooler in here. Yeah, just the one right behind the firing piece. Which also happened in the battle right before this when we were doing it with the Lua aim points. It's not a difference of top protection. Just kind of inevitable with turrets that small. Yeah, with the changes that were Rush made to these, target prio is not really important because they're all shooting the same exact vehicle. Top armor, I mean, so far they're basically the same exact results between the 2 battles. This one got capped in both battles. All the miniguns have remained the same. Haven't been disabled at all. Differential thrust not going to matter much. You want the HP? No, I'll never give you the HP. And yeah, terrain avoidance, I spawned them out at further terrain, so hopefully they shouldn't hit it. Although interestingly in this battle, that guy is getting kind of isolated. But I think the biggest difference is that this time the Makis are all at essentially full health. They've only dealt 2% damage in that time. But it's a pretty stark difference because at this time in the first battle, half the Makis were dead. It's possible. I think this sea was maybe out as well. Yeah, it's out of commission. May have been slightly different damage from when I detonated the mine. Although I don't know if it was destroyed last round either. And this guy... Oh yep, looks like it took damage too. So there is more damage on the turrets this time. But the Makis have also been alive longer to do that. This guy here has 2 out of 3 turrets still operational. If I recall, yeah, there was a turret right here. Used to be. And that one's still operational despite the mine damage. Yeah, STD aiming is crazy bad. My only experience with Lua aiming was I once requested a custom Lua aiming script for a super weapon I was building with a comically large superstructure, but I never finished that design, nor do I think I ever got the Lua aiming that the guy sent me. But I do remember that in the options he gave me, he was like, yeah, do you want like instantly turning turrets using spin blocks? Because they can do that. And I was like, that sounds a little bit cheesy. So yeah, Lua is a path to many opportunities some would consider cheese. Looks like it's going to ground itself again anyways. FTD and grounding itself, that is two things that always go together. Why are you running away? 98%, and the two Makis that are on it are both at 99. This one's in space. I'll make that actually, I think, 3 Makis. It's hard to see them when they're not damaged. Yeah, it looks like 3. Whereas over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Makis, probably. This thing being grounded really doesn't matter much because... Actually, oh yeah, I'm player, I can see these things. Interesting change in configuration there. Oh yikes, that can't be healthy. And here's your health. 4 slightly damaged Makis. These have only taken between 1, 2, or 3% since the start. This guy still has his 2 turrets operational. I guess I can see if they're the same fire rate. Looks like 900, 2000. So the forward one's taken some damage. We can actually pull this thing's guts open to look exactly. Looks like maybe some minor damage to the top of it. Oh yeah, one of the stalks that one of the cooler chains got severed. Although I wouldn't think that would have affected it too much. Oh, okay, it is an absolute cooler snake that, wait, I don't know. I think it's just one where there's not much critical redundancy in the way the coolers are attached, and this guy looks like he just lost half of the bottom of his turret too. Down now to... no, wait, still doing 2000. I don't know exactly. Unless are the gauges different on these? That might be it. Hello? Hello? Oh yeah, this one's 50 millimeter, the other one's 18, so that makes sense. Going back over to here. Yeah, we've got the Makis just bullying this guy, the Utilitum. What is that? That is an interesting path of, I guess, Sea Whiz kind of fire. Now down 1%, 3%, 5%. And a little bit less seaworthy than when we started, I take it? Or just intermittently going up and down. Yeah, I mean, there's still two Sea-Wiz firing, but we can call it soon. Let's see. I guess just, well, there's one on this fleet. What about over here? I think just missiles on this guy. And I do have repair tentacles off, so there we go. Rambot shouldn't be an issue. They are aiming, but I don't think they're firing. And they've still got missiles, but these things aren't going to hit something as maneuverable as a Maki. Oh yeah, this thing's damaged even more. Taking 8% damage after the first 15 it took. I was worried for a second there I was going to bring a ship with me if I was sitting in its chair. That's the danger of Rambot teleporting. Yeah, this thing is crippled. This thing is also no longer firing its guns, so... Call me a liar. That's still not going to do anything, though, if they've taken this long to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. 8% damage across 9 Makis. Okay. Yep, we can go ahead and call the battle. This is a dub for the Makis. They have successfully disabled the forces from Veridium and probably captured them at a fairly intact margin. This one we can consider canonically beached. Let's say the captain decided to beach his ship to save it from sinking. And then... I mean, this one ran pretty far away. We might be able to say that this one managed to escape, but it's also being hounded down by 3 Makis. So I'm not sure yet what my conclusion will be for that. Probably this one beached and captured, this one disabled and captured afloat, and then this one might have been able to escape to the southern, across the channel to the southern part of the Veridian territory. But yep, that's this battle taken care of. Thank you all for watching, and we'll get to the next one soon.